Hello! Alright, so this is a devlog quick bite showing off a new edition based off a conversation Steph and I had today. I actually recorded this whole thing, and the first time I had a bug, which was fun, restarted, got that working, bug in the shader that I wrote, and then got it all ready to go and realized it only recorded the top left quadrant of the screen, so you couldn't see hardly anything. Let's see how it goes this time. So I have this object, and this is in Maya. I've already modeled it, and I've already painted the vertex colors. It's all white. What matters is the alpha. So the alpha on the bottom is 0, and the alpha up here is 0.25. So I exported this. Oh, and one more thing to show off is the UVs. So it doesn't really matter too much, like the logic of the UVs, because it was just a test. But what's important is to see that the UVs are all over the place in this image. And if you look at the texture map we're going to use, you'll see that I don't have it loaded yet. Let's load that in. If you look at the texture map, that's not the right texture map. Now you're seeing the result. Okay, so you see the result the texture's not all over the place. Like, it should look super weird because the UVs are sampling all over the place. And if we look at our texture that we're using, you'll see that it's divided into 16 smaller repeatable patterns, similar to the other one right here. So like, if we got UVs up here, it should be sampling all sorts of nonsense and have it. And this is where the shader comes in. So the alpha determines where on this image you're going to sample from. And it's essentially 0 16ths, 1 16th, 2 16ths, 3 16ths. And that's so 0 16ths, 1 16th, 2 16ths, 3 16ths, all the way up. So you can just imagine counting up. And that's where it pulls from. And then the shader is going to sample that and tile it. So even though my UVs are here and way over here, it's going to treat it the same as if you had a tiling UV map from 0 to 1, where you had UVs up here, or in this sense out of here. You're just going to wrap around your UVs, except for instead of doing 0 to 1, we're doing a smaller quadrant. So if you go back here, you see that where we painted an alpha of 0, we're sampling the first texture. And when we're doing an alpha of 0.25, I'm not doing math live. 0.25 is, I guess, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that makes sense. 4 16ths is 1/4, which is 0.25. So we're sampling from this image, but we never go outside of it. We just tile that image. And what this allows us to do is to tile images, but still pull from ultimately one texture map. And this will give us a performance boost because if we have, 20 different agents, but all of those agents use the same material, we're going to have less draw calls, and it's going to be very good for us. So this is just a quick test that I'm showing off. I'm sure there's a lot of questions. It's also a trial and recording a quick bite. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope this time it works.